Johannesburg for the past year or so, every month, spending the first week of every month here. I've been doing that because I want to sort of re-engage the relationship that I've had with Johannesburg. I've spent my life, first 25 years of my life growing up in Johannesburg, before moving to Cape Town, and I've become quite sort of successful. My art's become quite successful and renowned in Cape Town and sought after by collectors. And Johannesburg is just, for me, it's just something that I never really engaged in 100%. I've tried over the years, moved into the European markets with some success, and I just, for the last year I've been here, coming once a month, meeting clients, engaging with people, engaging with the galleries, socializing in the art circles. Each of the series has got 4 in it, hence the name of the exhibition, 4. And to be able to, I'd like to be able to see which of those can move into a market where I could expand it. It's kind of, I'm being a bit risky, being a bit cheeky, risky. I'm kind of experimenting with what people like, what they don't like. And yes, I'd like to try and get a little bit of direction from the result of this exhibition. Because I have been quite, not necessarily stagnant, but I have been quite stylized in one specific style of work that I do. I want to experiment a bit, move off a bit, and then introduce that body of work into a print edition. Okay, so I had a .com company, and I got in and out of the .com boom supposedly at the right time. In 96 to 2002, and I kind of like to always tell people that I retired at the age of 34 by selling my equity in my .com to my partner. After a little while, my wife was nudging and umming and ahhing and saying, "Look, the money's going to run out. What are you going to do?" So I started engaging with the gallery in Hout Bay with John Hogatai and spending a lot of quality time with him. And I told him I want to get into art, and John guided me into my career, and he sort of showed me the basic rules of art. I started reading a lot about art. I was very good at art at school, particularly matric. I did very well with a teacher called Mr. Fuel, so I always believe now that life is about your teachers. So I got into it, and I seem to hit the art market with a little bit of arrogance, a little bit of money, with a marketing strategy, and I seem to kind of go towards the more commercial route. The academics of the art world I kind of took a lot of criticism and flack in the beginning. I didn't really know how to handle it until one day I realized someone gave me some advice, and just the best form of flattery is criticism. So I learned to take that, and my career just went from strength to strength, from to Europe, to Italy, to the United States. And in the past 14 years, I've sold over 4,000 paintings. I've had solo exhibitions all over the world. My collections are everywhere in the world. I'm quite honored actually to call myself an artist, because I can kind of live the life of a businessman, live the life of an artist. More of on the commercial side, on the commercial edge of art, not necessarily the academic edge. Conversations with John Hogatai in the beginning of my career. John showed me a picture of Picasso and asked me, I said, "That's Picasso." And this piece, I said, "It's a Warhol." He said, "How do you know that?" And I said, "Because I can just see it." I wasn't looking at the signatures. And he said, "Right, you need to create an identifiable style that becomes yours. Whether you paint a cat, a car, a tree, a woman, someone was walking through your window, that's a Richard Scott." And that, etc. So the evolution of my art has gone from a more naive style, was more relaxed and simple, and as you become a little bit more popular and a little more sought after, I've gone to a slightly more commercial, perfected style, which has moved on into prints, clean, clinical style prints, which will eventually also move on into merchandising, collaborating with brands and putting the stuff onto brands.
Richard and the gallery have had a partnership running for about 2 years now. We started with a joint venture that he was part of called Joyride. That was a joint venture between Richard, Vespa, and then ultimately the gallery stepped in to start marketing the goods or the artworks. What happened from there was we struck a stronger partnership and followed through. Richard has not exhibited in Johannesburg as a solo artist with his own work since then. In fact, for a number of years, I stand to be corrected, but I think it's been about 5 or 6 years. So what we did is we sat down and we took an approach. Richard obviously guided us in terms of the work and the structure that he wanted to put together. And we followed through on that in terms of a gallery approach. We're a gallery that is not too focused on being very serious. Although we're very serious about the art and we're very serious about our artists, we don't take everything too seriously. So it's very comfortable for our clients, it's very comfortable for our artists, and it's an amazing space to be. And that follows through with Richard. His work, I said to you just now, the work is extremely refined, but can be seen as pop or slightly naive. And it's that approach that we're trying to bring forward. It's the refined, it's the pop, it's the naive influence that we try and marry together with